"We were just kids causing trouble." These are the words of Kane Gamble, a 15-year-old British boy. He may look like an ordinary teenager, and you might assume the trouble he's talking about is something like a neighborhood fight or disturbing the peace at night. Serious and bigger than you could imagine. Behind this innocent face lies the infamous hacker known as Kraken, who managed to hack into the world's most powerful intelligence agency, the CIA. He even slept in the metaphorical bed of former CIA Director John Brennan, knowing everything about his life without Brennan ever realizing it. Gamble also breached the personal internet account of the Director of National Intelligence, among other U.S. government systems. At the time, Gamble was only 15 years old. In 2015, he became a global trend, with his face on every TV channel and in every newspaper, shocking the intelligence community and highlighting vulnerabilities even in the world's most secure systems. But what exactly did Kane Gamble do to become so dangerous in the eyes of the CIA? Before we start, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel, so we can continue publishing content. Gamble was born in Colville, a small town in Leicestershire, England. Described as a shy and introverted teenager, he found solace and a sense of belonging in the digital world. His interest in hacking began in his early teens, driven by a fascination with technology and a desire to understand and manipulate digital systems. He was largely self-taught, learning the intricacies of hacking from online forums, tutorials, and communities. In 2015, at just 15, Gamble co-founded the hacking group Crackers with Attitude CWA with other like-minded rebellious teenagers. Known as the Sons of Anonymous, this group quickly gained notoriety for its politically motivated hacks. Unlike most hackers, who are usually after money, Crackers with Attitude was driven by a strange mix of a desire to expose injustice and hypocrisy within the U.S. government. They were ethical hackers rather than money-driven criminals. While CWA members were not the most skilled hackers globally, they were still a significant nuisance to the U.S. government. Their attacks were less about complex hacking techniques and more about creating chaos and drawing attention to their cause. One of their primary targets was John Brennan, then director of the CIA, whom they believed was involved in unethical activities like spying on personal lives and secret operations. Gamble used a method called social engineering to hack into Brennan's personal accounts. Social engineering involves manipulating people into giving up confidential information or granting unauthorized access. In Brennan's case, Gamble used simple yet clever tactics to gather sensitive data and access his accounts in 3 steps. Step 1. Gathering personal information. Gamble began by searching for publicly available information about Brennan and his family, including his date of birth, address, and phone numbers, as well as his religious and political affiliations. Step 2. Impersonating Brennan. Armed with this valuable data, Gamble impersonated Brennan in phone calls to service providers like Verizon, Brennan's telecom provider. By answering security questions and providing personal details, he gained access to Brennan's Verizon account. Step 3. Accessing emails and online accounts. Once Gamble controlled Brennan's phone number, he easily reset passwords and bypassed security measures for Brennan's personal email. This email account contained highly sensitive information, including security clearance requests, contact lists for top U.S. intelligence officials, and communications with high-ranking government officials. Gamble and his group leaked some of this information online, causing significant embarrassment for the CIA and raising serious concerns about the security of personal accounts used by top officials. After the hack, Gamble even called Brennan, who asked him, "Why are you doing this?" Gamble's reply was simple: "We want you to stop bombing Middle Eastern countries." This ethical motive marked them as hacktivists rather than criminals. The FBI and UK law enforcement quickly launched investigations. In February 2017, British authorities arrested Gamble at his home. In October of the same year, he pleaded guilty to 8 charges of unauthorized access to computer material and 2 charges of unauthorized modification of computer material. He was sentenced to 2 years in a juvenile detention facility in April 2018. The Gamble case proved that even the most sophisticated technology is vulnerable when human error is involved. It was a reminder that intelligence, creativity, and thinking outside the box can exploit even the tightest security systems. Although Gamble was legally punished for his actions, his ethical motivations sparked debates about the fine line between criminal activity and ethical hacking. Kane Gamble's story serves as a powerful reminder of the profound impact one determined individual can have on even the most secure institutions. At just 15, he exposed the vulnerabilities of the world's top intelligence agencies, proving that no system is entirely foolproof. His actions not only embarrassed the CIA, but also ignited a global conversation about the fine line between ethical hacking and cybercrime. As the digital age advances, the question remains, how many more Kane Gambles are out there, waiting to challenge the world's most powerful organizations?